My name's David Almooney, and this is my mom, katialemone.
Hi.
And I'm here to talk about her Pediatrics herbs course.
Hi, I'm Katia. I have been a midwife for over 30 years and an herbalist most of that time as well. And I'm real excited about this pediatric course that's coming up.
Yeah. So what are you going to cover in the course?
Oh my goodness, there's so many topics. We cover the safety of herbs, how to dosage with children. We talk about the different constitutions that children have, because depending on their constitution, you may choose a different herb for a different condition based on how they normally function. I use you as an example all the time in my class because you have a very robust kind of constitution. The kinds of herbs that you would use for that kind of child would be very different from a child who's very tender and gentle and doesn't jump off roofs onto trampolines like some children do.
Yeah. How is the class going to work for the participants?
We have it's an online video format. So it's a flipped classroom, which what that means is that they can get online, they can watch the pre-recorded videos, they'll watch like webinars and such, and then at a weekly video conference call and a Zoom call, they'll get together, and so we're kind of face-to-face and one-on-one for that conference call. And they get a chance to ask me questions. We go over the weekly material. Sometimes I introduce new material then, and I always get a chance to share some stories. And then also the participants get a chance to tell their stories and what's going on with their experience with children as well.
What was the best herb for me when I was a kid?
The best herb for you was echinacea. You lived on echinacea. And it's such a child-friendly kind of herb. And you were just like these, how mama birds give, chewed up whatever to their baby birds, and the little birds open their mouth. And I'd say, time for your echinacea, and you go, and you'd open up your mouth, and you were really good at it.
Puke into my mouth.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. One of the things that we do cover in this class is how to make herbs tastier. And so things like glycerins, like echinacea glycerin, which you still have no problem taking.
It's too sweet for me now.
Really? Is it? Yeah.
Glycerins? Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, as an adult, your tastes are going to be different. And so as a kid, going for herbs, this may not be natural. Although if you start them off early, like I say, they're like little birds waiting for anything.
Well, I actually, having taken herbs since I was so young, I don't even really think about the taste for it. I kind of like the taste of herbs.
Yeah.
And I forget too, because I remember a few years ago I was sick and taking a tincture. And my friend was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's just a tincture, And I was like squirting it in my mouth, and they're like, "Can I have some?" And I was like, "Sure." And I didn't warn them at all about what the taste would be like. Because I didn't think about it, and they were very upset to say.
Yeah, exactly. So
taste can be a barrier, especially for younger children, I can imagine.
Especially, and so you buy glycerins and they don't want glycerin. Well, there's all kinds of ways that we can get herbs into kids, and as you know, we did gummy bears, we did Jello. There's all kinds of syrups. There's different things, and if you're trying to avoid sugar, there's still different ways of doing it. And besides the teas and just the basic way that we normally do with herbs. So sometimes there's a challenge with kids, and we talk about that and different ways to approach it.
What kind of people should take this course?
Oh, I would say if you're a parent or a grandparent, if you have a position where you're a caretaker for a child, if you're an herbalist with an interest working with children, this is going to be a course that's going to help you serve them better.
So how does somebody sign up for this course?
You can contact me with my email, katialemone@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Yeah, great.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.